Studio Trigger is one of my favorite anime studios out there. Their two main shows thus far, Kill la Kill and Ino Battle, are both shows that offer something really unique, though I will admit there are mixed feelings about how good those shows actually are. Today we're looking at their first ever anime, Inferno Cop, a show that really, well yes, it's quite unique, alright. Understand the story of Inferno Cop is like understanding the story of FLCL. If you look at it the right way, maybe you can understand it, but that's not why you watch the show. You have Inferno Cop, this guy with the skull for a head and inferno flames, and he shoots things, and there's robots and zombies. There's also some time travel and dinosaurs and Evangelion references. This is something. Yes, something is a good word for it. I do have to say I really enjoyed the Evangelion reference, like at the end of it, and just how they did everything there. That was cool. One of the other highlights of the show, at least for some people, is just how strange and wondrous and weird it is. Something that people can find really funny. Although I really did not find it all that funny, but you might say, yeah, okay, that's all for the story. If you want the story, you go watch it for yourself, and then you'll understand this. Actually, no, you won't understand it. Not at all. Characters, yes, characters now. For the characters, are there characters? That's a really good question, and the answer to that one is, it depends on what you mean by character. Technically, there's Inferno Cop, there's that lady, there's that other kid, I don't really remember his name, but yeah, the characters, okay. Let's just move on to animation now. Or at least that's what I would say if there was animation here. Because yes, you see for these clips, they're not really animated, are they? You just have like the cutouts of the characters on the background, they move kind of, but not really. So yeah, no animation here. Soundtrack. There is a soundtrack that I'm sure of, at least for those from this house listening to that, which knowing this show, that would not surprise me. Yeah, soundtrack, it's decent, it's okay, I guess, yeah. There's music. The dub for the show is kind of unique because the Japanese dub was all done by one person, which really, looking at the budget for the show, you should not be surprised. I think there's an English one, kind of, but I don't really, I've watched like a minute of it. But yeah, I'm just go with the sub because that's what it was made in. Just do that, yeah. So yes, that was a quick review, wasn't it? Here we are at the final score, where I'm going to give Inferno Cop a score that I'm not really sure of because I don't have that in front of me. And I give Inferno Cop a score of a 2.8 and a rating of worth checking out because the numbers really don't mean anything here because it's Inferno Cop. And this is a show you experience, not because it's good, but because you want to experience it. Watch this show and you will understand why I can't review it like normal. That's why I'm doing this quick review. They're fun to do sometimes. If you're looking for other shows that offer an experience worth experiencing, go with FLCL because that show is just insane and crazy and got by Gainax, which Studio Trigger formed from. So yeah, go watch Fully Coolly, FLCL, whatever you want to call it. I'd also point you toward the experience that is more Penguin Drum because it has penguins, and that's awesome, and that's all you need to know until you go watch it, and yeah, it's fun. I like that one. Yes, that concludes it from my review today. Yes, it's really short. I've already said that before, I think, but whatever. Yeah, I will see you next time.